Al Pratt. I love that. I love that brother. My relationship with Pratt, I can't remember. It was 73. One of my young brothers at the congregation in Hallidale said he had someone that he'd been talking to about the church, and so it just so happens it was Al, and so we went over to his house, his apartment. I remember one evening, and the first impression of Al, he was tall, had an afro out to here. Of course, I had some hair on my head at that time too as well, and he'll tell you right now he thought he knew a little something about the Bible, and we opened up the book and got to discussing the church and salvation, and he found out, and he knew a few little things, but he found out he didn't know all that he thought he knew. And after discussing and sharing the gospel of Christ with him, he believed that and obeyed it. We baptized him that night. And from that moment on, he picked up the baton and started running with it. And from that day up till now, he's been one of my best friends. Great person, great personality. His family, I watched his children. I remember when his children were born, Kelly and Al Jr., Ruby. My wife just adores Ruby. They were one of our closest friends. Of course, Brother Bernard Smith. We were all very tight. So that's how my relationship started with Pratt. He's a great person, great preacher, and I pray that God will continue to bless him in what he's endeavoring to do to bring to acknowledge those within our brotherhood that God has given the ability to sing and to give them some flowers even now while they live on this earth. I think far too long we have denied and that aspect in our brotherhood, those whom God has given this talent to, and I'm a firm believer, the talent that they have, the ability that they have, is God given. So why not acknowledge that and applaud that and give recognition to those who inspire us through song and the ability that God has given them. So Al and I,
do you know, have you ever thought about all of the times he's brought you out?